Well, welcome back to the homestead. How y'all doing? Hope everybody's doing well. I haven't been putting much up lately because really I haven't been feeling it. Got so much stuff going on and projects going on. I don't know, I can't keep control or up on all the projects that need to get done. They get overwhelming sometimes. I guess I got that adult ADHD or something like that. I got thousands, hundreds, and projects up in the head, but never seem to find time to get them started or finished around here. I think got time, enough time in my mind and reality is totally two different things. But yeah, we had a few things going on around here. Got splitting wood for the winter, building a chicken coop, and for chickens we're going to be getting here in the next week or so. Then got to build. I'm building another rabbit hutch. Separate these baby rabbits. Ain't so much babies anymore. Then the goats are having babies. There's some tragedy in that too. You never know about animals and the way nature is. But I'll turn this thing around. I'll show you what I've been doing and trying to get done, and probably won't get done until spring. I don't know. This thing depends on weather. Hold on a second, and I'll turn this around. So I got all that reclaimed lumber from across the street. I helped this guy out with his track loader, fixing his track loader, and he was going to burn all that uh, waste wood. It used to be I guess a barn or a shed or something like that. But I got it all, and this is what I've been doing here is making a chicken coop. We got 12 chickens coming. But this is just 2 pallets here, and I covered this up with plywood. And here I still got to reinforce this a little bit more. This is the wall from that shed, and luckily it was already made. I didn't have to really do anything to it. We set it up. I had some help to get it set up, and wired off this here. I'm going to double wire it because there's some holes in it from the factory. Got some holes where the wires are broken. And then I just boxed that in over there and put a couple boards up. These are all recycled 2x4s from the old goat house down the hill. And then I'm going to put some nesting boxes in here, cover this up here, and just get some perches in here so chickens have somewhere to perch and roost and all that stuff. This door is off the old goat house. It's still good. I still got some leftover tin over here. I'm going to put up here on the roof, and then put a little, at midnight, always around me. She never leaves my side. But I'm going to get some PVC, like 4-inch or whatever, and go put across here and have it come down into a barrel of some sort, so it have its own water catchment. And you got to cut another piece of plywood, making a window door. I got this one on here so I can shut it up at night, lock it back in place. I put another one over here. I'm thinking about putting more wire on the outside, kind of keep predators out. And then it's attached to the shed I'm trying to get built, which is taking forever. So, and then on the rabbits, I'm making this other rabbit cage here. It's only going to be for like the baby males and the baby females. And I got to get some more framing back here, put a couple doors on it, and get the roof put on it. That'll be 10 also. And then this one here is a female. This one here's a male. He's not doing too well, so we're gonna set him free. And the older ones we always set free, let them fend for themselves in nature. And Dreamweaver Haven Homestead's gonna get one of these. We're gonna give them one. These are the females. That's 3 of them here. These 3 here. That's a mama back there. And then these are the males. We got her and get them separated. They're starting to bite on each other and stuff like that. And plus, I want to get them out of this cage and get them over here so I can close it up for the winter time so they won't freeze to death. Then let's go out and see how the goats are doing. The 2 babies that are still here, they're doing pretty good, bouncing and jumping around. That's Goose right there. Well, Bitsy, she had a miscarriage a few days ago. She's still too young, and it's hard to separate. That's a little man there, and separate him from everybody because he'll climb these fences. If he can climb it or see through it, they can go over it or through it, which is bad. And then there's Dot. I think she's pregnant too. Last time she only had 1. And then here's the babies. They bounce around a lot. They're doing pretty good. I don't know what we're going to name him. That's a buck, and that's a doe over there, but I don't know if we're going to keep her or not. We don't know yet. Depends on, let's see, there's Patches right there. She's the mama of these 2. She had 2 bucks, and one of them was preemie. And we tried bottle feeding him and keep him warm and all that, and he just didn't make it. It lasted about 2 days, and he didn't make it. And then Blue is on the other side of Patches there. She's starting to fill out now, so she's probably due in the next week or so. And she's a pretty good mama. Let's see what she gives us. And Dot there, she's kind of like the head queen around here. She's the oldest. And these are Bitsy here, and Goose is Blue's babies from last time. But they're 7, almost going on 8 months next month, but they're still too young. And the little man over there's too ornery. Thinks he's got to jump on everything. But he's gotten here lately to where I can walk up to him and pet him on his head and stuff like that. So I don't know what's going to go on with him. And then you got a couple people have been letting me go and get their scrap metal and stuff like that. So I load it up, haul it in. That's enough. One load's enough to get me a little bit of gas and get some animal feed. So I'm fixing to do that again. I got a couple refrigerators I'm going to take in. But I'm going to take the shelves out of it. And they do take them at the scrap, but they got to cut the compressor off. So I'm going to get my Sawzall, and I got a compressor there to cut off. They'll take that too. It's just got to be separated from the fridge. And then keeping these shelves, all these shelves right here, and then gonna take these racks off right there, and then might be able to put them either in the cabin or in the shed whenever it gets done. That fridge right there, I gotta take the compressor out of it too, and then I haul a bunch of other junk in. That's what's been going on so far. I got to go cut some more trees. Some of them are already down on the ground, but another friend of ours gave us this wood splitter. So I've been splitting wood, which is a lot better than last year. I had to hand split everything. I think that's what kind of messed my shoulders up. But a good friend of mine from 180 degrees from average, Ethan, brought me down some turmeric and ashwagandha, stuff like that, and it's really helped. So those are some of the nicest people you ever meet, along with R&J Homestead. They're just getting established too out here. But all these pallets here, I want to make a pallet fence. It'll run from that gate over there all the way down here, and then curve around here, and then go on down here and curve back towards the house to keep the goats out of the backyard, because all they do is eat everything up. I got this water tote here I got to get over here and get posts in the ground. I got those 2 posts right there. We'll cut them in half and put them in the ground and mount that to the post. Then the garden, you got to expand the garden again. A lot of projects going on. Whew. But I'm only going to extend it 16 feet by 32 feet, but I still got to get this area cleared out. I finally got that out of the ground. It was buried in the ground last year. Extended and got these 2 apple trees. I want to plant some more fruit trees out here, all in through here, so we have some fruit come up in a couple years. Not much of the garden left. I know I'm gonna have to go get another load of sawdust and put on the ground here to get down the weeds and all that and grass. None of this was planted here. It was last year. It was just rock and dirt, and I took a tiller. I got this tiller here, and I just ran through all this before all the box raised beds are in, and then all this grass comes up. But not much left on the garden. You got some sweet peas or winter peas right here, and this is the loofah we got from His Way Homestead. Just little few seeds. Well, this is growing pretty good still. I already picked one. It dried out. Now waiting on this one, and it's got a couple more growing on it. I'm gonna let it go until frost hits. But and we got some volunteer potatoes. That's from last time I dug up potatoes. There must have been some in the ground I didn't get. So I'm gonna let those grow and see how it goes. And I'm not gonna pick them until all the greens die off. And then we got the green beans here. I've been picking green beans. Helps out a little bit. That's mustard right there. My other half, she wanted me to grow some mustard so we can get the seeds off them for making more different kind of pickles. This is where the tomatoes used to be. I pulled all them out, but the marigolds are still growing. Now the onions, I put onions in there with it to help. They say it helps keep bugs down, along with the marigolds. Now they're starting to grow. I let them go until frost hits. But we're not due to have any frost all the way up until first week in November. Second week, maybe, something like that. It's going to be in the 40s at night. 40s, 50s at night. So that really extended the grow period. That's good. But this is the tin we got from last year and a half ago or more, from the garage that blew over from a tornado went through. I still got use out of that, and I got some more down the hill a little bit to use. That'll go on the chicken house and the rabbit house. But yeah, that's about what's going on. I got all these cushions out there from a bus. The back seat, the seats of the bus that go over the top of the seats. I'm going to use that to put around. I'm going to make a little building around the water tanks on the end of the house, the cabin, and then insulate it with this. I might put some too in the battery box, so help insulate them. That's what's been going on. Sorry I haven't been posting much, but like I said, I just haven't been feeling it. I get overwhelmed and I just don't feel like showing anything. I don't know, sometimes to me it's repetition, but that's how it is, I guess. I got plenty of wood there. Some, I don't know what I'm gonna use them on, but a lot of 2x6s. Some are short, some are long. I don't know. I'm thinking about making a porch now. It's another project add to the brain. But we got those 2x6s that when Hood's Custom Shop came out here, we got 8 of them. 8 2x6s about 13 foot long. I said, well, maybe we could just use those and go on, put them on for the porch. I gotta clean the porch up, but it'll be about 20-foot long porch, and be a winter project or something like that. I don't know, but that's about it for today. Hope you all have a blessed day and get something accomplished. But we'll talk to y'all later. Leave a comment down below and let me know how y'all doing. Y'all take care.